Yes, it's As Reviews Cars. Actually, up on our As Reviews Cars. We're back with another video. Today we got a different type of video. It's going to be more about my dream car, how I met
the guy that waffles a lot, apparently, you know.
He's back again with a video. You just heard the voice and you know he's back again, yeah? So someone wants to know how we actually met. And then we're going to talk about like my first car and then what I moved on to. And
so basically like an autobiography of yourself.
Yeah, they just want to know about me. So it's more of like who's As Reviews Cars, like who's behind like this
the man
the
behind
videos, the man behind the...
Well, not camera, because that's me.
Yeah, not camera.
The man behind the brand.
Yeah. Who's up on our As Reviews Cars? That's what they want to know. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this content.
As reviews cars. Right, I think
up on our As Reviews Cars. Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
No,
right.
You have to say, come on man, you're my up now. Up on our As Reviews Cars.
Right, As Reviews Cars. The first question, yeah?
Yeah.
What was your first car? And be honest, because I know what your first car was.
You know what? I had a Chevrolet Matisse. First legal car of mine was a Chevrolet Matisse. So my first own car was 2006 Chevrolet Matisse. Like it had like 137,000 mileage on the clock, and you know what? That was actually the love of my life at the time.
How much did you pay for the car? Can you remember?
I think I bought it for like 600 or 650 from some uncle that my dad knew. And then what happened is it was my birthday, so I got the car and I kept it for 1 year. So yeah, it was a Chevrolet Matisse. Imagine I was paying.
And what colour was it?
Imagine I was paying $3.5 grand insurance sometimes.
$3.5 grand?
Yeah, with a box as well, bro. 3.5 with a box.
Mad. And what colour was it? I remember the colour, man.
Yeah, so people call it the blueberry muffin because it was bright blue. And yeah, I loved it. 1 litre used to ding it about.
Duracell batteries, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
And what you said that was your first legal car, but what was the first car that you drove then?
You know what? Like
Can you remember? Because it was years ago.
I've just driven around the corner in like a Vauxhall Insignia.
Right. And were you always interested in cars back then?
Yeah.
Or is it something that's just happened to
you know what it is? Like I had an interest in cars from the beginning. But it's just that when I was living in Pakistan, like boarding school and stuff, it was just Pakistan. I was living in Pakistan, yeah? And what it was is, over there I had a lot of interest in cars. And when I came here, it's just something I just passionately started. Like, it was YouTube, this wasn't like an idea that I came up with. It was just like, I thought of it it was just like I woke up one day and I thought, you know what? Let me just quickly jump on YouTube and let me start this As Reviews Cars. It wasn't one of them ones I pre-planned from like 2 years.
But you know what, in our circle, you've always been the guy that loved his cars. So it was only a matter of time.
My younger brother loves cars more than me. I might as well drop that on this
he's
video.
Camera shy.
But he's just camera shy. I've asked him to do a little, you know, like a duet, me and him on the video. But he's like, nah, I'm not coming in front of the camera. But yeah, I've always had an interest in cars. Love classic cars. I'm not that much of a fan of supercars, but like not supercars, but like McLarens and you know like Lamborghinis. I don't really have an interest in them.
How comes?
I'm more of like you know like 1990s, 2000s cars, like
old school,
customized a little, yeah. Like that's more me. Or maybe like Mercs done up like E63s, E53s, stuff like that. It's just me basically.
And after how long did you have that Matisse for?
Well, I had that Matisse for a year on the dot.
A year on the dot. And what was your next car after that?
So I got rid of the Matisse.
So talk us through the ages.
Yeah, so
through the cars.
I think I was like 19 or 20 and I got the Matisse. Where I'm at 30, but we'll carry that on afterwards. Then I went on to the Golf. I had a Mark 5 Golf, and you know what? Like that was the car, man. That was the car. I want to get one of those again, but yeah. I kept that for like 2-3 years, and then I got a Merc C-Class 2011, and the day I got that I was so happy.
But I remember that day.
Yeah, I was so happy. And you know what a funny story is? I'm driving the car back from, I got it from Car Giant, so I'm driving the car back.
That's the first L you did?
Yeah, so I'm in Kensington High Street, and my brother was with one of my mates in the car, the other car, And as soon I'm doing a U-turn in the middle of the road in like Kensington High Street, and all of a sudden I'm like, hang on a second, how do I put this in reverse? Like, because it was manual. I was like, what do I do? How do I put it in reverse? I kept trying to put it in reverse, and it's in first gear, and the car's going forward. So I jumped out. I got my cousin to jump out, and asked some guy. He was like, he had a Mercedes E-Class, but an auto one. He was like, mate, you put it like this, and then that's, you know what? I thought.
So what? Were your previous cars not manual?
They were manual, but it wasn't like, you know, with the Golf, you have to pick the Golf,
lift it up slightly.
With the Merc, it wasn't lift. It was just like you have to push it all the way to the side, and then
Okay.
So it's different type of gear.
Yeah. And then obviously we know what you got after, because you've said it in every episode.
Yeah, I got the GLC now. But the C-Class, I like doing few mods to it. Like I liked how it looked. It looked sick.
And obviously you've been through quite a bit of cars, and you know, mashallah, you got a good car now. But what's your dream car? And something that is affordable. Nothing like, oh, you know, I want a Lamborghini, Urus, etc. Something that is affordable and realistic.
You know what? One car I actually love, and I want this on my channel as well, is a Porsche Panamera. I don't know why. Like I've always liked that car.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that you actually like Porsche Panameras.
Yeah, and I thought I told you, you know, like I love Porsche Panameras. Whenever I see a Porsche Panamera, it's a second look. Like it stands out, man.
Right. I don't know if a lot of people know this about you, but obviously you lived in Pakistan as well when you was a kid.
Yeah.
What age did you go?
I went there when I was 8, and I came back when I was like 15, 16.
So obviously you've seen the differences in terms of cars here and there.
Yeah.
What would you say about that?
No way is when I actually lived there, I saw the difference, and now recently when I've gone twice last year to Pakistan, it's like, wow, because all I've seen is like, I've seen Land Cruisers, I've been in Land Cruisers, and you know this, like when you see a Land Cruiser in Pakistan and when you see a Land Cruiser here, it's totally different. Like over here it doesn't even stand out or nothing, but over there it looks like it's top of the range. Like it looks like you're in a Bugatti kind of thing, but it's actually a Land Cruiser.
And
but
they
when
say
you see
as
it
well,
over here on the road, it's just like, I don't know why, but it doesn't look right.
What, over here?
Over here, but
Yeah,
I think
it's nothing to look twice at.
Yeah, because I think it's they have a lot of Japanese cars there, so then that's the reason. Over here it's all German kind of thing, so it doesn't stand out that much.
And there's a saying, you obviously know the saying, if you can drive in Pakistan, you can drive anywhere in the world.
Yeah, so I drove in Pakistan. I was driving an automatic Toyota Yaris. Shout out to my little cousin. But yeah, I loved it, man. Loved it. Driving in Pakistan, you know, like when you're going to the bazaars and stuff. Oh man, it was top.
I don't think I could ever drive in Pakistan.
You know what? It's just a horn here. You know, one guy with little donkey pulling out from here, little rickshaw pulling out from here, ching chee screaming from here, bro. It's nuts. And you know what? Is once you
I think that's why you got so much patience driving here.
Yeah, once you have the experience, it's like you want to go back there and do it again. But yeah, man, I enjoyed it.
Right, yeah. So you said that you went when you was 8. When did you leave? When did you come back to London?
So my family decided to come back when I was 15, 16. So 2008ish, I think it was, in the summer.
Okay. And what, you went to school up there, innit?
Yeah. So you know what? I went to a lot of schools.
What, in Pakistan?
I've made a lot of friends there. I went to schools every year. I was changing schools.
You sent hella Facebook messages from old classmates.
You know what? Is like all my Facebook friends, yeah, like I don't know them no more. They're all Pakistani. You know when someone adds me, I'm like, mate, who's this? Then I see that, oh, he went Bicken House in like 2008, Margla campus, blah blah, and I'm like 2006. And I'm like, oh right, yeah, I know this Donny. But it's one of them ones where, you know what, I've had a lot of friends. I've been lucky to have a lot of friends, a lot of people around me who have helped me in life, and luckily my friends from 2006-7. They still talk to me and they support the movement, and mashallah, bro, like that's all you can ask for.
Right, now that you're talking about friends in Pakistan, obviously I don't know why, because this is so irrelevant, but apparently you mentioned to me off camera that someone wrote in the YouTube comments how you met me. Is that right?
Yeah, so
alright, wait, before you get started, you best not talk about the first time we met. That stays private. That is anonymous.
That's exactly what I'm gonna discuss.
I will shut the camera off. Right
someone on Instagram was like, tell us more about how you met.
I don't know why, but yeah, go on. Might as
So
well.
let me tell you the story. We've got a mate in common called Zishan, who I've known since I was in nappies. Yeah. So we went to watch Pakistan versus India, the game. I remember as well. This guy ain't about cricket, but yeah, I don't know why he was there. So we're watching the match, and obviously he's brought his cousin and his friend, who's turned out to be Irti. Yeah. So what happened is I'm just sitting there opposite this guy, and every 2 seconds he's pulling out the comb out of his pocket and he's combing his hair. And you know what I'm thinking? Right, this guy, like what's going on with this guy? His hair ain't even moved. Like, obviously people have noticed that he cares a lot about himself, yeah. But at that time, I was shocked. Like, wow, I've never seen a guy rolling around with a comb going like this every 2 seconds. But yeah, what happened is he lived where we were coming back to.
Yeah, just don't bait up, man.
And he needed a lift. So then I dropped I had the Chevrolet Matiz them times. This is when I got the car. And then I dropped him to like discreet location.
Do you know what? It's funny, yeah. I remember that day because back then, our age, it was a big thing to be driving. And when I found out that you were driving, I was like, oh shit, man's got a car.
At the time, hardly any of my friends had. Obviously, my friends from college, like couple of my mates like Rohit, Ubaid, they had cars. Like I'd been around cars, but it's just that I didn't have a car. And when I got one, it was just like, yes, like, it was mission accomplished. That's what it was. So back to the story. I don't know how after that we started talking.
Yeah, actually, how?
I don't remember. I just remember we went to a certain someone's, like I don't know who it was, some random person's wedding as well after. But at that time, we weren't really that tight. Like we were just becoming cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man. But we've grown. We're not even friends no more. It's brothers, it's family, and it's beyond friends.
Bro, you're gonna get me emotional, man.
Look, he's shedding a tear already. You know, if only he was allowed to.
You know, I just panicked when you said we're not even friends no more. I was gonna think, what's he saying?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, yeah, he's just my video man and my editor, but no, man, he's my brother, he's family.
My guy, I would hug you right now, but you know, you're.
But I'll hug and kiss you afterwards. Don't worry.
Chill, man, chill. To wrap up the video that we've just done, obviously, what is your long-term goal with As Reviews Cars? I mean, because right now you're just filming car reviews, you're talking about them, but what is your long-term goal? What do you want to accomplish from this?
You know what, a lot of people ask me this, and when I started it as a hobby kind of thing. But then now, once it's going along, I'm thinking, you know what, this can actually go somewhere. Like, obviously there are people that think, oh, what's this guy doing, and that. And then there's people that actually support me and they're part of my group, and that's exactly the motivation I need. And I feel like, you know what, if I do carry this on, like there is somewhere where I can go, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's one of them ones. I have friends, family that actually support me in this, and I'm surprised they support me with this. But yeah, they don't. Some of them don't even know about cars, but they just support me because of the person I am. They know who I am for who I am, and that's exactly what people see.
So hypothetically, let's say you go mainstream, are you gonna get rid of your video, man?
If I ever make it, or if I ever go anywhere in life with the As Reviews Cars, one person's going along with me. That's 100%.
My guy.
No matter what in life, yeah, this guy's going with me.
My guy.
Because he's been through thick and thin with me, and
listen, you're gonna make me cry.
You know what? Like, we could talk about one trip that we had as well, where I saved this.
Yeah,
life.
listen. So to wrap it up, I think you should start saying to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Let's wrap that up. That stays private.
No, you know what? It's one day I'll tell the story. Once I make it, I'll tell the story. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you've reached here after watching all of that, thank you, and I appreciate everyone's support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. In a bit, lads. And I hope you enjoy this content.
Right, so what should we start off with first?
Oh, you're supposed to cut there, man.
Oh, was I meant to cut?
You're the cameraman, bro. Yeah, so what's the questions, bro?
Okay, right, so it's my turn. Yeah, one sec. Let's start again. Right, alright, let me just look at the question card.
Yeah, the question card
right,
is,
so the first question
I'm 27 years old, I work
well,
here,
I wasn't
and
going to
do
ask
this,
your
I do
age,
that.
because I mean,
Yeah, go on.
because that's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
No, but do you know, like, people want to know the profile.
As reviews cars, what's your age?
But I'm 27 years old. In case someone was looking for a Rishta, I'm unavailable, man. One of them ones, innit?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I'm married, bro.